What's up, America? Man, we back at it, man. The Unserious Talk Show. Thanks for joining us. You know what I'm saying? It's always great when we have you guys here. I love having you guys here. I love talking with you guys about my favorite topic, everyone's favorite topic, MMA. Let's go. Yeah. We got a lot of things to talk about, especially with a certain GOAT individual. Some might say he is, but I think I have the perfect person for that. Everybody, please welcome co-owner of the UFC, Dana White.
Sheen, my man, what's up?
Dana, I'm good. Thank you so much for coming over. We always love having you here. You know what I'm saying? You taking time out your busy schedule to come and discuss MMA with us. We really do appreciate you. For real.
Oh, are you kidding me, dude? My pleasure. By the way, I love what you've done with the stage setup. This is really nice. Real classy, man.
My brother, thank you so much. Yo, you always flatter me when you come on this show, man. You always, like, what you trying to do? You trying to sign me to a contract? You want me to fight somebody? Who you want me to fight? Like, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Now, man, let's skip all the theatrics and the jokes and shit, man. My brother, Dana, thank you for coming on, man. First question, man. How do you feel about the state of the UFC, man, especially the heavyweight division? Like, give me your thoughts, man.
I think the heavyweight division is in an amazing place right now. We have the greatest combat sports athlete at the very top of the division, where there's nothing but heavy hitters. On top of the fact that he's a two-division champ, I think that says a lot.
But we all know who we really want to see him face. We don't even have to say names at this point. Like, you and I both already know. He's kind of like, you know, he's avoiding the real matchup, the real test in heavyweight. And it kind of feels like he's robbing us of that one really good fight in heavyweight, you know? So I really say all that to say, do you think it's almost like Jon Jones is kind of robbing the fans of the fight that they really want? Or, like, you know, what do you think about it?
Listen, Jon is definitely a character to say the least, but I wouldn't even say he's robbing the fans. How can he rob the fans if he's given us all these memories and moments throughout the years? The amount of special fights and rivalries Jon gave to us more than he did rob us. Or at least, I personally think so.
Listen, I'm not, questioning who or, how much of a great Jon is. You know, Jon is a great, and I understand that Jon Jones is one of the best fighters of all time. But you can't call yourself the GOAT and, not face the potential GOAT. I mean, personally, in my opinion, if Jon Jones ducks this, he might not really even be the GOAT, me personally, that's
Kid,
just my...
do you want to do this interview or not? Because if we're just going to state misinformation and label it as opinions, then I'm out. The UFC is based on meritocracy, not theatrics. You know this, my man.
You know what? You're right. Let's step away from this topic. Maybe this is just not the topic to talk about. How about what fighter, up-and-coming fighter or prospect that you have signed under the UFC right now? Who do you think is next up to be that next star? Somebody who's not champion yet. Who do you think? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got a couple ideas. Let me know, man.
If you put anyone in a room with Jon Jones and lock the door for 25 minutes, Jon Jones walks out unharmed. He is single-handedly the greatest fighter to ever fight a sanctioned bout. Nobody will ever reach his level. And
what up? It's Shing. So Jon Jones has been on a tirade or something. I guess he's on a press tour. He's been on the press tour for UFC 309 in MSG, and a lot of this shit isn't even like, hey, Jon Jones, how do you feel? Hey, Jon Jones, you're fighting Stipe. It's a lot of this has been, Jon, why are you not fighting Tom? And Jon has, understandably had to defend those claims. But my man is ducking if we're really being serious. He's gone to say that, yeah, I'm not fighting an unproven kid that's now, or whatever he said. And then he said he's fighting Alex Pereira. He wants to fight Alex Pereira. Dog, we gotta stop giving him the easy fights. You're already fighting the Joe Biden of the UFC, man. Like, Are you serious? Listen, I get it. If John faces Tom and he loses and Tom doesn't end up being the GOAT, John would have literally lost to at that point, we low-key consider Tom a burger. He'd be losing to a burger, and that would be definitely a hit on his legacy. I get it. But there's nobody else, in my opinion, there's nobody else that looks that good at heavyweight. Like, Tom looks like the heavyweight that the UFC has been waiting for. He has great striking. He's fast as hell for a heavyweight. He has an exceptional ground game. Even though we haven't really seen it much, we know it's there. Like, it's just a whole lot of things that I think if John were to face Tom, that there's a lot of things that Tom has that could present problems, and it would just make for a great matchup. We'd see Jon Jones turn on the high IQ that we know he has. Like, we really see it. But it's also just a question of, for a lot of people, like, does Tom have the IQ? Is Tom just really that good as he says he is? Because honestly, even though, like, he's passed the eye test with most of us, like, I feel like a lot of us can agree, like, Tom Aspinall looked great. He looks amazing. A lot of this is just us believing him saying that he beat Jon Jones. Like, I mean, like I said, there's lots of variables and intangibles that Tom has that we know can present a problem for John because he's faced those problems before. But we really are also just taking his word for it, you know? Now, if you ask me, personally, do I think Tom Aspinall beats Jon Jones? I'd say yeah. I wouldn't say it's gonna be like the complete annihilation or destruction. I feel like a lot of people think it's gonna be. Like, people think, oh yeah, Tom is gonna violate Jon Jones. He's gonna destroy Jon Jones. Jon Jones isn't ready for this. I don't think it's gonna be that much of a mollywhopping. I don't even think it's gonna be a mollywhopping at all. But I do think that they would, I think it'd be a dogfight between both of them. I think that John would use his IQ to stay far, use his range. Like, I think this would go past 3 rounds, and I think that will be very interesting, seeing as how we haven't really seen Tom go past. Like, he hasn't been in the octagon that long. Like, he doesn't have a huge amount of octagon time, so it would just be very interesting, in my opinion. Yes, at the end of the day, I want to see it. Now, in the case of Jon Jones versus Alex Pereira, bruh, we might just get Jon Jones versus Ciryl Gane too at that point. It's literally just, I'm not gonna stand here and just be like, yeah, that's the same exact fight, But I am expecting the same outcome. I'm expecting maybe not, like a super quick, maybe not an immediate takedown. He might entertain the striking just to like lull him a little bit, and then he's gonna go for a takedown. He's probably gonna go for something in the full mount. I don't think he's gonna try to take Alex's back, even though it's pretty easy. Izzy looked like fucking Habib going against Alex. But yeah, I think John probably fucking submits him in 3 minutes. I say 3 minutes. Yeah. You know what? Let me not do my boy Alex like that. Because low-key, mid-key, if he touches John with that left hook, John might, you know what I'm saying? That might be John might be he might be in the same position he had put DC in a while back, had him spinning and shit. That might not be good for John. And low-key, what if John does eat a leg kick from like, how does he respond eating a leg kick from Alex? Like, what does he do? I don't know. That'd be very interesting as well. Like, I'm not here to tell y'all, like, yo, don't promote this cheese. Don't promote Jon Jones versus Alex Pereira. It's going to be a whack fight. Don't promote this bullshit. Like, I want meritocracy just as much as the next man. But I'd be lying if I say that wouldn't be a fun-ass fight. Like, that shit would be lit. No cap. Jon Jones versus Francis Ngannou is a fight that was taken away from us very prematurely, very unfortunately. And it's a fight that many people, you ask today, and they say that it's a dream fight, a fantasy fight, a fight that can never happen. I'm not in that boat. I just want to put this in the air. Just think about it. Just walk with me. Listen, just, Turkey Al Sheikh, Riyadh season. Riyadh season is already doing stuff with the UFC. You got, obviously you got the Saudi Arabia. Every card in the Middle East is basically being funded by Riyadh season and Turkey actually. That we know. But they've also, made it over to the US. Noche UFC. That was backed by Riyadh season. So to say that Riyadh season, they wouldn't step over with the UFC. Listen, I've already think about it. Could it be any more obvious what I'm gonna say? Turkey actually has done stuff with the PFL. Turkey actually has done stuff with the UFC. Riyadh season has done stuff with both promotions. I'm just saying, if Dana White wants to make money, all he has to do, even though he doesn't like Francis Ngannou, I'm just saying, man, the bag that is there, man, the bag that Turkey Al-Shalik could put on these niggas' head, man. Ah! Hey, man, listen, if he opens his eyes, man, one day. That's all I can say, man. One day, right? So I was putting the final touches on this video, this Yap session, and I go on Instagram to kind of just check how things are going around the world or whatever, and fucking John is talking about fighting Jamal Hill, bro. This dude has to be trolling. Honestly, Tom Aspinall, if you ever watch this video, which I don't think you ever will, this dude is trolling you, bro. Just stay the course, bro. Get some exciting fights in. You gotta put the work in too, for sure. Build that legacy, make it an exciting legacy. But this dude is trolling. I'm pretty sure once Tom Aspinall gets a crazy high profile win, and not necessarily a name, but high profile and maybe the method or how he does it in general. You know what I'm saying? John is gonna want to fight him. John is definitely gonna want to fight him. I think he's just trolling this dude, Tom Aspinall. Honestly, he just probably it's oh, it's another, hungry up-and-coming dude that wants to face me. So let me just, troll him a little bit. He's probably gonna retire after Saturday anyways and not fight Thomas. I'm leaning towards that. I'm pretty sure the world is leaning towards that. So why not just go out and troll him? Not that I condone it, but I mean, hey man, what else is he gonna do? Hey man, it's me yapping about John Jones. It was gonna be about 309, but a bunch of John Jones news just came out, and John Jones is just seeming I don't know, a duck. He's avoiding Tom. I don't know. Whatever this is, John is gonna do John. This is annoying, but it's whatever. If you like the video, man, come on, comment, subscribe, do whatever else, man. I can't speak English right now. I'll see you in the next video.